baby beluga in the deep blue sea. Swim so wild and you swim so free. Heaven above, the sea below, and a little white whale on the go. Baby beluga, baby beluga. Is the water warm? Is your mama home with you so happy?
Where did the shorts go?
Way down yonder where the dolphins play, where you dive and splash all day. Waves rolling and the waves
does the
roll out.
t-shirt
See
go?
the water squirting out of your spout. Baby beluga, oh baby beluga. Sing your little song, sing for all your friends. We like to hear you.
Would you like to grab a plate, please, Julian? Please.
When it's dark, you're home and fed, curl up snug in your water bed. Moon is shining and the stars are out. You're just a little white whale of gray.
So, would you like to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
Does he knows that you are superstar William?
Yeah.
Who's the superstar William here?
William is
Yeah.
the only superstar.
There's only one superstar, exactly.
So, who lives here, William? Is it just you?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like living on your own?
Yes. Done.
Well done.
I have some juice before I go.
Of course, you can.
Here it is.
Okay, thank you. Would you like to grab a glass, a cup of something, William, please?
In here.
Okay. Thank you. Do you want to go and sit down in the lounge along with James and see what he's doing?
Yeah.
William, please.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, yes, start it, please. And
Close your eyes.
close our eyes, exactly. And like that's the way to relax, right?
That looks pretty relaxing. So, is that what you do when you want to relax?
After the breakfast, yeah.
After breakfast.
Yeah. And what do you like to have for breakfast?
Porridge.
Do you make it yourself?
Yes.
Okay. How do you like your porridge?
2 sugars.
And what do you drink after the breakfast, William?
Milky tea.
Milk tea, well done.
So, you're planning what you were doing. You're planning your food for the day?
Yes.
Yeah? What are you thinking?
Nothing.
What are you going to eat?
What you would like to eat for the lunchtime today?
Burger.
And
Chips.
alright, okay.
Where
From where from?
McDonald's. KFC.
Okay.
And what activities are we going to do today?
Good activities.
Yeah. Where are we going to go?
The beach.
Oh, nice weather for it as well, isn't it? Are we going to see your mum
Yeah.
in Christchurch?
In Christchurch.
Yeah. And what she's going to bring you for today, William?
Milky tea.
No, something
Hot
else.
chocolate.
Alright. She's going to bring you hot chocolate.
Is it time to go now?
Well, have you done all your stuff for the morning, have you?
Yeah.
So you've done your laundry,
Laundry.
have you done your washing up,
Yeah.
and you've got ready?
Got ready.
Yeah.
Would you like to show me around the house?
Yes.
With the camera. So where are we going first, Will?
In the bedroom.
Okay, this is your room.
Yeah. This one.
What's this?
End.
Pinned?
In.
Can I just take a look? Oh, come back after.
And that's the
Lounge.
that's the lounge. Okay. Can you show the office, please?
Yeah. Oh, the spare room.
Spare room.
Spare room. Where the staff stay.
So staff. Here it is.
Which room's this,
The
William?
bedroom.
So this is. Which room is this?
Staff room.
Okay.
Can you please show Ian the tomatoes, William, please? Here. Yeah, the tomatoes on the tree.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, can I show you? And these are the tomatoes from the tree, same plant, please. Show you. And
Here's the tomatoes.
look, can you show so that they know that's a proper one?
So have you grown these?
I
William?
grown these.
Yeah, this tomatoes.
Wow. So you've seen them come from nothing to green and then.
And we have got spring onion as well.
Do you like tomatoes?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
Half it.
Yeah. Would you like to water the plants, William, please?
Yeah. Done.
Okay. Turn it off, please.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
You got sun cream for today?
Yeah,
Yes.
he got a sun cream. We are going to put before we
I
go.
got sunburnt on Monday.
How long were you out?
And half of my face.
What's for dinner tonight?
2 hours.
Dinner tonight
Oh wow.
is said to mean just now is a fish and chips.
That's the house.
Yeah. What is there inside? Dog?
Duck.
No, we haven't got a dog with him.
William is safe.
Yeah, you are safe, always safe with
Two stuff.
two stuff, exactly.
Are we going now?
Yeah, William, we are going. What is too early to get ready? So another 10 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
you happy with that?
It's coming up the staircase.
Yeah. So in 10 minutes time, we are going to get ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see the t-shirt?
Yeah.
This is okay. Yeah.
There's a door over there.
Yeah.
What's that over there?
Where?
That one.
Which one?
The KFC one.
There's no KFC down there. Is that you're pointing out for the fizzy water?
Yeah.
You already had it for the William. Would you like to use the toilet for a while now?
Yes.
Come back. That we are going to see his mom,
Yeah.
and that's why he is elevating. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the. Otherwise, he's okay. But only the reason he is elevating, because that thing is in his mind, and secondly, he got in his mind about KFC or McDonald's. That's the reason why.
Yeah, what triggered this morning? Because he wasn't talking about that earlier.
No, we spoke to him just now in the lounge, asking him what he would like to have for lunch, and he said McDonald's, and he knows that he's going to get a McDonald's, and secondly, he knows that now he's going to go to his mom's visit, and he's going to get a hot chocolate and a cake,
Yeah.
and that he is, like,
Yeah,
that thing is going in his mind.
Yeah.
That's why he's beat up and down for the last, because he knows that we are going to get him ready for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, that's the reason. But it's all right.
I still can't believe he worked through incontinence. I've never seen that before. Like, I'm sure if you go around the house, you can see evidence of all his previous behaviours. Like, there's the occasional warped handle, the fact that there's still locks in the spare room. When you go into the spare room, he still has incontinence pads, so he doesn't need anymore.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, completely different guy. Yeah.
so I feel after the mom's visit we can give him the McDonald's. It's up to you or up to William.
Well, if he's doing
Yeah.
the walk back, it will be a good way to cap it off. So he's not thinking about 3 different things at the same time. We just do it one task at a time. I
Yeah.
like that.
William, William, you take the keys.
Take the keys.
Lock the doors, please.
Oh, fantastic. So we're currently just past Christchurch Castle and we're over in the gardens, just past it, by a... Yeah, quite close to the Priory.
What have you found?
Apple. William, look.
Do mistake.
Well, myself and the best one to look
What's the time?
It's 1 o'clock. Your mom is coming in a minute, okay?
It's coming now.
Don't worry about it.
the best ones. Right, we'll see you in a bit.
It's coming now, the smell.
Yeah, she is coming with him. Is she coming, yeah?
He said, leave at those ruins by the bowling green.
Okay.
It's going to be 3 or 4 minutes because she's getting green tea.
Oh.
Green.
Who's going to drink the green tea then?
William is.
That's right.
You like green tea?
Yes.
Quick check on the Google Maps. I'm pretty sure it's along the river and we just go in.
Smell's coming now.
Yeah.
Oh, can I see that smell?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice and big. I like it.
Is that because of the green tea with him?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Or is that because of the hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate.
Smell's coming now.
It's coming now, it's coming now.
All right. So if you're comfy, I'll see if that's the way into the
Yeah,
bowling greens.
yeah.
Oh. I saw your mum cycle by. Hello. Sorry about that. We got very confused.
Car's coming. I'll have to stop because you've got your tea and cakes.
Tea and cakes.
Make it a really good day.
Ice and water. This bag.
Yeah, so shall we go down and get a seat and get away
I
from
think
the
that sounds
road?
like a great shout.
Which way do you want to go? This way or that way?
It's a beautiful walk there.
Okay.
That's a really good shout.
It's lovely. I've just got to get my bike around.
You got a quick hand with that.
So, while William's up there, it would be really great just to get a little bit of background.
Background.
You know,
yeah.
what's
Do you want me to take your bike, Cara, so you can talk easier?
All right,
That's
then.
all right. Yeah, no worries.
If that's all right with you.
That's all right.
Yeah, background for William.
Yeah.
Well, basically he was very quiet growing up, and he got to about 8 and he got diagnosed with autism, which is a shock to the family, but he wasn't talking as much and the communication wasn't there. But then we had it diagnosed at 8 years old, so we had a lot of challenges because of behaviour, it could be very challenging for the family.
Of course.
And it was hard to get the help sometimes because they didn't understand. Even people, specialists, couldn't quite understand what triggered behaviours.
Yeah.
And it was a very long road. But we persevered. He's got a great singing voice. He's good at
Has he?
acting, yeah. He's got a very good at acting and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I heard him sing in the bathroom one day and it was incredible. Just before his voice broke. Walking in the air, you know, the walking in the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sang it beautifully.
Oh.
And he was good at acting. He's so good at acting. Something made to pursue as a line of leisure, skill. And I took him all over Europe. And he met Yevgeny Plushenko, the gold medalist at the Torino Winter Olympics in figure skating.
Okay.
He went back at least 2 or 3 times to see him. We travelled all over Europe. And while we were there, we looked around all the culture. So we learned all about flying. We learned about all the culture, the cobble streets, the history of all of Prague and
Yeah.
everywhere. We took him on Disneyland that was his first holiday, so he was spoilt. The
Should we go and
Disneyland.
join him?
Yeah, it was good for all the 2 weeks. There was one day where we felt a bit flustered. I've got tea
Tea.
and chocolate rolls for you.
I had milky tea now, actually.
Well, I don't have milk for it, but it's green tea, which
Green
is...
tea.
You don't need milk for green tea, it's a herbal tea.
And have you noticed a big change in him over the last year or two?
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of things have changed? Would you
Change,
say?
he's able to have the family visits for a lot longer.
Okay.
Yeah. Much
Okay.
better.
Yeah. Okay. So you're able to spend more time with him.
Much more time, like 2.5 hours, and it was 10 minutes before, so yeah, much better.
Great.
And everything's particularly good with him, and he's got him, sort of knows how to structure him, and also just the key skills of getting the best out of William, to communicate over, to make it less complicated, because when you're dealing with autistic children and Asperger's children, you've got to make it clear but not so many words, so it's a clear boundary. If you confuse things with lots of words and lots
Yeah.
of things, then it gets confusing for them. It's
Yeah.
one thing I've learned,
Sure. Okay.
and they've taught me that.
I'm sure you want to go and
Yeah, so
see him. So
give him a,
I'll
so that's the background, but with the right quality of help, we can explore all of the hidden talents William actually
The
does
green tea.
have as a
I want a green
as
tea.
human being.
I want a green tea.
Yes, I'm going to get him one. Just going over. So the more they work with him, the more he has opportunities
yeah.
of being the best potential he can be. Yeah.
Let's have some green tea.
Green tea. The tea's actually on the bike. Got a lovely river and ducks and nature. You like nature,
There's a smile
don't you?
coming now.
There's always a smile coming.
Coming from William.
These packets. Ah. Green tea doesn't need milk.
Milk, doesn't need milk.
Yeah, Tetley's the other one.
Just calm down.
Yeah, it's nice and calm. I never leave my rubbish anywhere apart from the bin. Oh, there's a bin yard. Right, okay.
She's a good girl. She's a good girl.
Very good.
She's a very good girl.
Be patient and wait until I've done
I
this.
can see the ducks over there.
And take your time.
William is safe.
You are safe, okay?
William's doing well, isn't he?
William is safe with.
2 stars.
Thank you. So you publish it.
Karen and everything.
Yeah? Karen and Edwin, yeah.
Harry, I mean, you like to feed the ducks, don't you, sometimes? You like the birds.
Yeah. Trinkets. Yeah, good man. Nice tea.
Nice tea.
William is safe.
Yeah, of course you are safe.
Amen.
Amen.
It was a nice tea.
I phoned up straight away the next morning, and that's what I did because I didn't want to leave it for William. I got onto it immediately, and they said the part needs to be ordered, and actually given me a job number and everything. So it's being sorted.
And there is a special type of glass.
Yes, I said it's the privacy glass.
glass.
Yeah, I did say.
Hi. How are you doing? Hi. Should we let these guys out? I thought you might like to choose something to do today, Carrie Ann.
Carrie, can you please come and sit here? We can choose something. Here, please come and sit here. Sit here.
We thought maybe we'd choose some activities for the day, Carrie Ann.
Can you please sit here?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Doing some sunbathing in the garden. To be honest, until she sort of settles down and sits down, she's not going to make any kind of choice about what she wants to do. So we kind of just need to wait for a minute for her to. So Kerry-Ann has tuberous sclerosis,
Yeah.
and her whole everyday life really is affected by her seizure activity. So some days she struggles with that more than others. She might have more seizure activity happening in her brain than other days.
And you said there was a seizure earlier today.
Yeah, she had a seizure this morning.
And how do you think that affects that kind of what you're describing?
She can definitely sometimes find it more difficult to focus, either before a seizure when there's a big build-up of the electrical activity happening in her brain, or she can find it quite difficult to focus sometimes afterwards, feeling quite tired. But you know, we support Kerry-Ann in a person-centred way, so we sort of support her to do things differently on some days than others, depending how she's feeling.
Okay. You're right. Where are we going now? Shall we sit down there? Shall we sit here? Got the choices? Can I have a bit of tissue? Right, just going to give you a little chin wipe. Ready? Bosh. Easy. Oh. Right. Got a couple of ideas for today, look. Ready? We're going to have a little picnic, probably in Poole Park, I should think, because that's quite nice. Maybe Upton Country Park. We'll go to Poole Park and have a little wander around. We'll go down to Arn maybe and have a little wander. Any of those look interesting? What do you think? Any of those look? Picnic in the gardens, a little stroll around the park, or a little walk in the forest. What do you think? Any of those? No rush. Was that a choice, or are you just pushing them off? Shall I rearrange them in a different order? It's a lovely day out. Be a shame to sit indoors all day. You've got a little bit of sleep in your eye. Can I get that out? Just stay still, just stay still. That's it. Nice. Good work. Are we just having a relaxing day in then? Just chilling. Tiny hands of my massive shovels.
Well, for you, if you did the schoolroom this morning, perhaps headed home straight afterwards, you closed the front door, and then you heard absolutely nothing. Don't get me wrong, it's been lovely having extra time.
Kerry-Ann, what do you think about the idea of getting some boots on?
Oh yeah, we could do that.
What do you think about getting some boots on?
Thank you for sharing your me time with Heart this afternoon.
Push. Sit.
It's not normally a 3-man job, is it?
No. Way up we go.
Yeah.
Well done, Kerry Ann. Should we go to the car?
I thought we might go that way.
Come on then. Yes.
Korean car park, careful.
Hey, in the car park, sweet. Right.
Ready?
That's the camera, lovey.
It's a car park, careful.
That's it. Well done.
Gonna pop your old belt on. Oh, this would be interesting for everybody.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's sort of a duck, like you walk through the woods.
Yeah.
Can we go that way?
Yeah.
So when Kerry Ann first transitioned into her own home, it was obviously quite a challenging time for Kerry Ann because of all the changes from being in residential care to moving into her own place. And when she kind of came out of children's care, she was in sort of quite a crisis really. She was quite unhappy and elevated, and it was a big step for her moving into her own place. Kerry Ann is quite demand avoidant, and she doesn't like being told what to do and when to do things, and pretty much like any of us. And I think being in residential care and at school, she was still at school at that point as well, it can be quite a lot of demands because it's very sort of routine based. You know, you have to get up a certain time, do things in a certain order, go to a certain place, and I think that just doesn't suit Kerry Ann. She certainly has her own mind, likes to make her own choices about the things that she does every day.
And how have you noticed things changed, like since you've been working?
Oh, I mean, Kerry Ann's life is absolutely improved, 100-fold since being independent living and living in her own place. I think it's just that she's had the opportunity to make her own choices, be supported to make her own choices.
You need to avoid any intense workouts. A 30-minute walk, that's all you need. In fact, it might be all you can handle. You should also avoid snacking in between meals. If you want to be successful on this diet, you have to stick to only the 3 specific meals each day. Sneaking in a snack in between meals, that's going to increase your daily calorie count and it's going to throw off the entire diet. If you want to be successful on the 3-day military diet, you'll need to have enough willpower to stick to the recommended diet and not add any additional carbs.
What were you saying about the rota then?
Yeah, it's great this rota because now Ross is, he understands what activities are on offer and the sort of things to do. He'll sit with Mark and do the rota, but he has input into the choices. Obviously Mark has the choices there. But he has some input into what he's doing every day, which is great.
Yeah, Wednesday, gym, swim, subway. Friday is Beauty and the Beast, Disney 100.
Right.
And Saturday is the slip out in pool on the bus.
Right. Yeah, we've got in the car, didn't we? Yeah, so we've got that anyway.
So you're going to write down the service, yeah? So you're writing on there. So the 22nd.
Yes. You need to avoid any intense workouts. A 30-minute walk, that's all you need.
That's perfect.
Last time we can get in, so...
There we are.
So there's a couple of hours in it.
Excellent. So I'll need to snap a picture of that so I can put it on the group chat. Thank you.
The workflow's down there.
Excellent.
Excellent job, mate.
It's handy when
when Mark puts those rotors on. I can see who's coming up.
What kind of things have you got coming up this week?
There it is. There. This one. That's the 11th till the 17th. Alright. This one. I've got Flip Out at Southampton tomorrow. And I've got Swanage on Friday. And I can see Disney 100, 101 Dalmatians on Saturday. Perfect. And you know who's going with you as well, don't you? Yes. Excellent. So Ross likes to take the pictures of the rotors on his phone so he can check them later on.
Yeah, boss, Mark was telling me in the car that you got some mice. Would you mind telling us about your mice a little bit?
This is Jack, this is Gus, and this is Mary.
How long have you known these guys? Have they been living with you for a while?
Yeah.
What do you like to do with them? Are they hungry?
Not just yet.
What do they eat when they are hungry?
Dunno.
They go everywhere. Jacques has been to Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
Hasn't he? All the cuddlies have been to Disney. They go, when Ross goes out, they go everywhere.
Mhm.
Very well travelled, aren't they?
They are
Mark?
very well travelled, very well loved. He likes to, when we're at the gym, he likes to set them up as well, don't you, Ross? Next to you. Yes. The only place they don't come is in the swimming pool.
Never
Oh,
allowed
fair
to.
enough. Yeah. What would happen? What would happen if they didn't make it out for some reason?
Come back and get them. Probably.
Yeah, we would come back and get them.
They're definitely
And
there'll
you
be a
wouldn't forget that
chance.
wouldn't happen.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't happen. We would not. The mice are really important.
Yeah.
And
So-
then every Christmas we normally order a new Jacques and Gus, don't we, Ross, if you need a new one?
Yes.
It's been absolutely amazing. We were so badly at crisis point, weren't we, Mark? It's been a long lockdown, so
Yeah.
Ross had got used to just me and him, so after that, we didn't let anyone in the house. So it was really isolating, really isolating. I was so tired of falling asleep standing up. 'Cause I've been on my own with Ross since he was a baby, and it's been tough. But the only time it's ever when these lot knocked on the door, that's when I wasn't on my own anymore. Do you know what I mean? I had support. It's just fabulous. It's just life changing. Everything I would have, if I could have written down everything I wanted for Ross and how I wanted his life to be, that's it. I never thought we'd get that. So good.
And what have you noticed in terms of Ross and your relationship with him?
Oh,
and
he's
stuff
a
like
different person because what we needed to do, he's always loved his mum. But I wanted him to be more independent, do things with other young people and open up his world was very closed, it was just me and him. I wanted to open that up and him to have friends and new experiences and just have a life outside, have friends as well outside of the home, which is working, isn't it, Mark?
Yes.
He's not before, he was so, it was just me or no one. But now, obviously, over time, Mark's built up the trust. He's got his visual timetables. He knows what he's doing every day, what time they're coming, where they're going. It's all in the planning. Everything's very well planned, isn't it, Mark?
Well, he gets his money from us now as well.
Yeah,
Just takes
gets
that away.
a set amount of allowance money a week, and then we have a few little jobs if he wants to earn a bit extra. So his life is as perfect as he'll ever have. He's so happy in the Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Before we were having major incidents, windows being put through, that sort of stuff. He's all singing and dancing now, isn't he? He knows what he's doing. He knows who all his friends are, and never thought he'd do this well. You've done well. Never thought we'd all get to this stage where he's just so happy. He'd have never done anything like this before.
So what time would you like to go to the gym? 10:30. 10:30. Okay.
That works.
That works.
That's a good time to be out
Mhm.
about, yeah. He said he might use his subway vouchers today.
Okay, let's see how many points you've got on your card. Do you know how many points you've got, Ross?
Yeah.
How many?
I want to check it.
I thought so.
We got 400 the other day, didn't we?
There you go. That's right. Ross loves his points. He likes to collect his points, so he's got 2,000. How many points do you have? It's at the top. Oh, you're on the wrong list. Yeah.
2,483.
How many? A lot.
2,483.
And he likes collecting everybody else's points as well, don't you, Ross?
So yeah, so we all go to Subway together, and then Ross scans his card for us if we're getting a Subway as well, so he gets the points. So he likes his points, and we get a Subway every Tuesday.
Yes, we do. We like Tuesdays.
Tuesdays is the best day.
Mark, when did you start coming here?
It was
October.
November, I think.
Yeah.
What are we
So
now?
nearly a year, and they've. Wow. But the changes have been so small, you don't necessarily notice them, and then you look back and think, oh, remember what things used to be like? Like, look at that, and you realise, you know, that's how things used to be. So.
Wait, is that a boarded up window? Sorry, is that?
Yeah, because he smashed that, having a meltdown. And the housing association had replaced a couple of windows, but it got to the point where I'd have to start paying for them, and I thought, there's a risk it could happen again, we'll just leave it.
Do you know what happened to cause him to get annoyed that day? Do you
It
remember?
can be anything, just any tiny trigger, somebody's given him the wrong change in a shop. I may have put the hoover on which he didn't want me to. Anything, can be anything like that. Always the small things.
How do you understand about the triggers and learn about what they are and how to manage them and stuff like that?
It's just through time and getting to know Ross, really. Once you know him and you work out, because he verbalises when he gets a little bit, when he starts to elevate a little bit. So
It displays certain signs.
He does. So you can see that he's got a facial tick, which he's got, and he changes, and he's not smiling anymore. He's not happy. But it's small things that it's about Ross taking control. Because if Ross needs to be in control of his own life, otherwise he blames other people when things go wrong. So for instance, if we go in the shop and they're out of stock, that's fine. If I go into the shop and buy something for Ross and it's out of stock, that's not okay, because then I'm failing Ross and he gets annoyed. Whereas if he's going in the shop and buying it himself, that won't happen. So you don't get the trigger from that, because he can see it's out of stock.
And he'll go and choose something else.
Exactly. It's all about giving him the choice.
If you go and they haven't got it, it's your fault.
Yes, exactly. It's the same as anything with Ross. It's just about giving him the control.
Which we all want. That's not just
it's about his independence.
Autism thing,
Exactly.
is it? That's something we all want to make our own choices. You know, do what we want to do with our day, or.
And that's why we work with him to work that out. It's why we started the
That's
rotas.
choices we want him to have.
Exactly.
The same choices as anybody would have.
If you think before, he only ever went to the gym and to Costa. That was what.
Gosh, he's
that was his
got
life.
a whole new world going
That
on.
was his
Things
life.
he'd never even done or tried or imagined, really.
But yeah.
You lot are quite brave. You'll have a go at anything that I wouldn't.
But it was literally just the gym and Costa, and then he now does something different every single day. We try to make
and
it
he has
different
the
every week.
choices.
And do you feel like that path just going to may hopefully just continue and continue,
Yes.
or?
Yeah, I mean we're Jenny. I was just speaking to Jenny about because Ross loves to earn his money, so that's what he enjoys. That's what he likes. So he loves to earn the money that he gets, basically. So we're looking at hopefully getting him a job in Tesco, something along those lines, pushing the trolleys or whatever he wants to do, something which isn't involving money. Because it can't involve money, but he likes to get paid for it. Because if there is money there, Ross does like to take it.
Sticky fingers.
He does have sticky fingers.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely going to continue, because if we stop, we can't stop now. Realistically, I mean, we're looking at getting Ross a house of his own as well, which would be cool.
And he's ready. He's ready for that. It was
we couldn't have done that before because
No.
he wasn't prepared, he wasn't ready for it, he didn't have his own life or be independent or anything. You've prepared him well.
Right. It'll take us 11 minutes to get there.
Yes.
Okay. I love the swimming at 1:30. You want the swimming at 1:30? Yes. Okay. No worries. So then that means you'll be spending, what, about 3 hours in the gym? I think so.
Oh, how can I ever apologise enough? I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, how can I ever apologise enough? I'm sorry.
I know where you want to go, Mark's car, because his CD player works.
Yeah.
You're getting used. Just when you thought it was you, Mark.
Oh, we all know it's for the CD player.
Yeah, but you've not got me in there singing, have you?
It's not the same. It's not a bad
You
thing.
can sing in my car, Jenny, if you want.
My car's parked just up there. You're going to have to move the seat back.
My purse.
Where is it?
Is Shelley gonna get my purse?
Let me quickly ask Shelley.
Yeah.
Did you leave it in your room?
Yeah.
Let me go ask her. Be there in about 7 minutes. Okay. I'll call them and you'll go. Yeah? The lifeguard who Ross sees every time he comes swimming here has just told us that, because he's moving to America soon, that Ross is the only customer he's going to miss
And remember,
and remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
because he's a very well-liked character.
He is.
Yeah.
I get the impression he's quite well known in the community. Seems like a lot of people know him and stuff. I mean,
Oh yeah, everywhere we go, we'd either get asked or he's asked, is he okay? Yeah, because everyone loves him. I'm really proud of him.
I am. He's
I'm
done
very,
amazing.
very proud of him. Yeah, I'll take that off to him. He's tried, and at the minute, he's winning.
how you guys all doing today? Anyway, so we've been up to much?
Yeah.
Been in the garden?
Yeah. We spent a good amount of time in the garden.
Ready?
And had breakfast and lunch. It's been a nice day.
Can you pull?
We're
You
going
do?
to the barbecue.
Good deal,
in a bit.
honey.
There's the barbecue. So what's happening today?
So we are going to a barbecue today for one of the people we support's birthday. All good.
Is there anything else you need to take to the man?
No, it's all in there already. So we've already got the bean bags in. And then it's just basically...
It's a bit of an impromptu invitation.
What else do you take to the...
So we've got her wheelchair, we've got buckle, card, change of clothes, wallets in. All good. Karen, you ready? Ready? Ready to get in the car?
Should we get some Coke on the way, young ladies? Take to Ben's or Mark's?
Excellent. Let me move the book for you. I know.
Young lady.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice, please.
come on then. Let's go this way.
Come this way. Ready, careful, careful.
That's it, young lady. Steady as she goes. That's it. Going this way, darling. Come on then, Han.
Careful. Yeah. Nice.
I got it.
Super, yeah, nice.
Be very sweet, darling.
Pretty young lady.
Hello.
Hi!
Oh, hi.
Hello, man.
I want to dance.
She will dance with
If you hold it, that'll be better.
Your hand.
Your hand is back.
It is excellent. I love it.
What hand?
Yes.
So whose birthday is it? What's going on today?
Today it is Mark's birthday. How was it? 37, I believe. 37. 37. So he's having a grand day. We've got Will,
Yeah.
Ben, Kerry Ann, and all us. Oh, and Luke.
Hi, Luke.
So, yeah. Thought we'd have a barbecue. Sun shining. Who doesn't love a barbecue?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Get everyone together. It's a nice open space. It's easy to do it. So.
Yeah. And have you been working with these guys quite a while, or?
2.5 years. 2.5 years.
How's it been?
It's up and down, as it is. Highs and lows. I mean, I was like paddleboarding the other day, so.
Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah.
So paddleboarding one day, I go out walking. Ben loves the tank museum, so I go to the tank museum quite regular. Loves the beach. It's finding stuff that they all like to do.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Love it.
And have you noticed a change in everybody since over the 2.5 years, or?
Have I noticed a change? That's a big question. I mean, I think Kerry Ann is probably the biggest change overall.
You're just having a great time now.
Kerry Ann's very up and down. She's super. She can be super tactile. She can be quite grabby, quite scratchy. But at the same point, when she's in a slightly happier place without being affected by her seizures, she's lovely.
And tell me about the seizures. What happens? What did she have? Did she have multiple seizures then? Or?
She has all sorts of seizures. She has full clonic tonics. She has partials, and they affect her really badly.
Yeah.
She'll drop down to the floor. Normally we get a little bit of warning, but not always. And it can really affect the mood. So, as you can imagine, it's all the electric activity in the brain, and But when it's going nicely and she's enjoying herself, we can do anything with her. She's only limited by herself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So we were on trains. Went all the way out to Southampton. Little wander around Southampton. Obviously the obligatory meatballs in IKEA. Wolfed them down. So that's a win-win. She just enjoys being out and about. She loves going for a drive and loves it.
Yeah, nice.
Well, excuse me, Joe.
Whose birthday is it?
William's birthday.
It's your birthday?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't stop better.
Is it your birthday?
Yeah.
How old are you?
60.
Wow. So is this your house, William?
Yes.
Yeah. What a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's send these into the grooves.
Alright, the birthday celebrant. Mark, we're celebrating with you. Come on.
Oh, bum.
That's the
You
thing.
bum.
What's the time now? What's the time now?
The time is just.
Thank you. Yes.
Would you like a burger? Would you like a burger? Who's done so?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mum. Happy birthday to you.
Actually, what's the time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's been close.
Yay!